Good morning. Welcome to Mitchie's Motivational Monday. How is everyone today? What a what a nice weekend. We got a lot of rain here in Illinois, and we got more coming this week. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Saturday was a very wet day, and but we needed it. I mean, the jungle's. Ugh. I gotta see my basket there, a laundry basket to go pick cucumbers. Holy crap! So if anybody needs any cucumbers, cauliflower, like I got it coming out my ears. Um, so yesterday I went and seen the new Top Gun movie. You know, I really enjoyed the first one back in the day, um, and I went and seen it yesterday, and it was a good movie. It was a pretty adrenaline filled, and I like movies like that kind of keep you tensed up, keep you on the edge. And there was a quote in the movie that Tom Cruise had said, or I should say Maverick said, "Don't think, just do." And that stuck with me. That really, I was like, you know, there's a lot to be said about that. Um, think about it. How often in life do we think too much about something? And that thinking turns to worry, and that thinking turns to concern about how it's going to play out, or how it's going to happen, or how you're going to do it. And you start to doubt yourself. You start to have this self-doubt. And I thought about that a lot on the way home. And I was like, man, how many times in life have you heard you can't? How many times in life have you heard you shouldn't? And I think those comments from people, and those comments as you're growing up, or those comments as you're trying to do things in life, they plant seeds in your mind, and it creates this circle of thought that prevents you from actually doing things sometimes. So there's this when I was a carpenter, well, back in the day as a carpenter, I had a superintendent, tell me one time, why do you think so much about what it is that you're going to do, with the project? And the reason is because I would build things in my mind 3 and 4 different times before I even set foot on the job, because I'd look at the prints and I'd study them, and I'd try to understand, okay, and I'm going through all the processes, and in my mind I'm actually cutting steps, and I'm creating a production of this task that I need to do, rather than just jump into it. I seen guys jump into a task, and they end up tearing it apart halfway through, because they're like, well, shit, this isn't working. So sometimes it is a good choice to think about what it is that you need to do, and try to plan what it is that you need to do. But in other instances, you get stuck in your head. You get stuck in that concern. You get stuck in that self-doubt, that worry of, God, will this work out? And sometimes that's the beauty of life, is not knowing if it's going to work out. It's kind of a big deal. And so yeah, that brought me to that topic today of, don't think, just do. And sometimes you'll be surprised at the results by doing that. You just jump in. you know um, there's also a saying in life that says only fools rush in, and this is very true. I've learned and lived very strongly by that thought process, and I think that's taught me a lot of patience in the last few years. Was not rushing into anything, because I find that when you do rush into things, um, you tend to miss steps. So there's a fine balance between thinking about and planning what you're going to do, getting stuck in your head and not accomplishing anything, or jumping in and realizing, oh shit, maybe I should have done it this way. So I don't know, just some food for thought. And I think it's a good topic. I think it's a good thing to understand that, stop having self-doubt. If anything, have the contrary. Like, I can accomplish anything in this world. Just put it in front of me, and it'll happen. So that brings me to this topic. I'm wearing this shirt, Team Mighty, and this shirt represents a dear friend of mine, Litecoin Lisa, or Lisa Davis, her daughter Mia, who you know lived a good life, and very young. And they lost Mia to cancer, and I don't know the specifics of the cancer off the top of my head, but anyways, coming up in the beginning of August, I want to say it's August 5th and 6th, they're having a big charity event honoring Mighty Mia, and it's going to be a big fundraiser in Oklahoma. And they're also going to be celebrating Lisa's father, who they lost this past end of winter, beginning of spring. And so, as much as I'd like to go, I don't know that I'll be able to make it. I hope I can, but it's that thinking that may be preventing me. But I think more of it's just the universe and how everything's clicking back here. So, if you guys get a chance, look up Mighty Mia, look up Team Mighty, and look up Lisa Davis. And if you feel like it, if you feel up to it, if it's in your heart, maybe donate a little something to that cause. Definitely a good cause. Lisa's had that charity for quite a while. So, that being said, guys, I hope, and I say guys, yeah, I still say guys. That's just how us Northerners say it, use guys, right? Hey, use guys. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. I hope today finds you inspired to get after life and to stop thinking about and just do. Don't think, just do. You might be surprised with how things work out. Now, on that note, if you'll excuse me, I have a jungle to pick. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, love you all.